Continue, or you're done.
Family, friends. Again, I've lost so many, and
Mm-hmm.
I've learned that family and friends are people, not necessarily blood. People say blood is thicker than water.
Mm-hmm.
That's not necessarily my story.
Right.
I'm just being honest. Um, that's not my story.
Right.
It hasn't been thicker than
Mm-hmm.
water. It's
Mm-hmm.
actually been water has been a lot thicker than some blood.
Right.
And with that being said, I don't hold that against anyone. I
Mm-hmm.
love everyone just the same. I just know where I need to fit in with certain
Okay.
people and certain family members and certain friends and
Mm-hmm.
certain people that mask as friends and some of
Mm-hmm.
them that, I've learned to build upon what is loyal
Yep.
and what is real.
Yep.
And sometimes that doesn't have blood attached to
Right.
it. And you can
Exactly.
build new families
Mm-hmm.
and new friends, and they don't
Mm-hmm.
necessarily have to be family and friends. And if any of my family is hearing this, I'm not talking to anyone in particular. That's my disclaimer. I'm speaking a general truth, and it
Right.
may not just be mine. It's
Right.
probably a lot of the listeners.
Yeah. Amen. Let me give you a shout out. Amen. Amen. Miss TP, let me just say this. Me being on my journey, I have, when I remember when I first started, and I, shared my vision, with the radio station and everything, and people were coming aboard, and whatever the case may be, and it's just like I told them. I said, listen, we have to be a family. If you can't see my vision, then you're not going to be part of this family. Something that I have always said, and I mean this from my heart. When you're traveling with someone and you see that person is starting to excel, and starting to start climbing the ladder or going up that tree. Because I have always told people that the higher a monkey climbs, the more exposed he is. He's exposing himself. Always
Absolutely.
remember that. There's going to be some people that cannot be able to go with you. Because, like you just said tonight, they were not prepared, or they did not prepare themselves for that elevation. Not too many people, when you sit down and listen to these celebrities, Oprah, Denzel Washington, and many, many more, Steve Harvey, they all tell you the same thing. Ricky Smiley, they all tell you the same thing. I had to leave some very close people to me. I had to leave them
Yeah.
behind. You know,
I call them key players.
for
I call them key
key
players.
players, I call them key. Yeah, exactly. Because it's just like I was saying, and I'm making a joke of it. Is I compare Cool Rhythms '98 like we're an NFL franchise team. Okay, and as being the general manager, each and every year we done been on the air for 4.5 years. We going after the Super Bowl. We're trying to get that
Yes.
Super Bowl trophy. We're trying to be contenders. If you know anything about football, we're trying to not just be in the wild card. We want to stay in being a contender to go all the way to the Super Bowl. And the only way you're going to be able to do that is that you have to get good players that's ready to be team players. Okay?
Yes.
And that's the only way you're going to do it. Because when something is too big, this entity, this radio station is huge. Because it's got all different kind of departments. It's got all different kind of other things that goes with it. So when you start talking about a radio station, and you talking about branching out to be global, okay, you have to get the team players who got that same frame of mindset that you have, just like you just spoke tonight, that's willing to go down that road or go back out on that field to battle with you to help you get that Super Bowl trophy. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah.
You know, anything is less than that is setting yourself up for
a failure.
Yes, or a place of just stagnant.
Yes.
You know, you just get to a spot and
yes.
you can't go.
Can't go anywhere. Yeah. Yeah. And let me just say this, and let me give you a shout out on that. And I'm gonna say this. Then we're gonna move on. You know, and I just want to say this. Sister Ursula, she came on, and you know, she's with me. She's on with me on Mindset Ministries, and we have another DJ. Her name is Miss C, and she comes on the weekends, on Saturdays and Sundays, during the afternoon time. And let me just say this. When you have a great brand or a great idea, okay, you have to put yourself around people who want to be successful with you. Okay.
Absolutely.
Okay. And I have preached this from day one since we came over to Cool Rhythms 98. I have dealt with people that have come here that basically I don't know what the hell was wrong with them. I'm not gonna go down that road like you say. That rabbit hole, yeah. But I'm glad I didn't go because, man, I kind of looked at them kind of cross-eyed and like, what the hell is going on? What is this? Yeah. And so, exactly. And so I'm saying that to say this, what Sister Ursula was saying. She said, you know, listen, if you don't mean people any good, then move on. You have that right to move on. It's just like I said before, Ms.TP. You know, we are a radio station. What can we do to you? Nothing. Okay? But continue moving forward, and you left behind, and that's it.
That's it.
So I don't know why these people sit around here and you know, a lot of time is, you know who it is. You know, I want to go down that road now, but you know who it is, like a barrel of damn crabs, man. I'm just saying. So you know, I'm that's why I told you I'm done. I'm done. Yeah.
I'm gonna throw my towel.
That's what I did.
The ring, and I'm a huge boxing fan, so you know I'm just gonna throw my towel in the ring. And say, you know, y'all have it.
Y'all have it. Yep. I'm out.
I'm going this way.
Yep. And that's what I did. That's exactly what I did. All right. We got Alexander O'Neill here. Somebody want to hear this, and my gift to you. So here's Alexander O'Neill with my gift to you, here only on Cool Rhythms 98. And hey, I'm gonna say my name, and then I want you to say with Uncle T and come on. With Uncle T and Ms.TP, better known as DJ Tippy. DJ Tippy. So hey, we'll be right back. Stay with us.
Yes, we will. Yes, we will.
All right.